Welcome back once a month. And the class is always fun, right? When you're all together, or when not too many people are there, it becomes a little private class, which is wonderful too. So we are going to have this class today, and then we won't have it for next 3 months, I believe. So hope you have a wonderful, wonderful summer and enjoy your time, in summer and breathe in, front of ocean, lake, wherever you want to be. But keep breathing because when we breathe, we actually realize who is running this body. Breath is an indication that there is somebody else who is in charge. So charging this battery, the breath, is very, very important because breath indicates whatever imbalance that is happening in our body. If you're stressed, have you noticed how your breath is? Yeah. When you're stressed, what happens to your breath? Fast. When you're calm and relaxed, what happens to your breath? Feels good, doesn't it? So we're going to experience that peace when we are calm and relaxed. And we can only do that for ourselves. We cannot do that for anybody else. Isn't it wonderful? I can only breathe to relax myself, but I cannot breathe for you to relax you. Can I? I cannot. So it's an individual work, it's an individual action that gives us the fruit of our whatever we do. So we're going to experience that for a moment. Just pay attention to your breath, just for a moment. So it is this breath which is making this body, the life force, the soul has entered through the breath, is running the body. So let us experience that with the first breathing technique, which is chanting of Om. Om is realization of our own self. I am so residing in this body. It's my beautiful body, and I do actions through this body. So if this body is feeling good, it's because the soul is peaceful, loveful, experiencing. And if the soul is under any turbulence, the body will be under turbulence too. So connecting with that power. So let's take a deep inhalation. We'll chant Om. Now, with that awareness, I, the soul, am residing in the center of the forehead, bringing your attention there. Take a deep inhalation and exhale through your nose. Inhale again. And exhale. Just pay attention to the breath, nothing else. Because whatever I do, I get to experience it. Isn't it? It is not like I do the breathing and you'll get the experience. It cannot work that way. So in this class, it's a participation. You participate for yourself, not for anyone else. And when you do that, you experience with this experiment of the breath and you learn to handle your body. Isn't it amazing? You learn to handle the breath that you are breathing. Under any circumstance, you can bring that breath under your control. This is an instant medication, instantly available to you at any place, anywhere, anytime. Whether you are working, whether you are doing anything in the household, anywhere. If there is any stress, you take a deep inhalation and you exhale. Just do these for 5 to 10 times. It's a beautiful experience, which I have been experimenting for a long, long, long time. And that same experiment I did the very first day when I recognized I found the healer within. It's a wonderful healer. Healer within is speaking to you at every second, and every second there is a breath sending you the signal, whether you are calm, whether you are happy, whether you're loveful, whether you're relaxed, whether you're in anxiety, whether you have depression, whether you have blocked energy. Everything is being relayed. Now, when I focus with my breath, the consciousness, the awareness, is ignited, and now I'm watching myself, and the signaling system from the body is telling me what it needs to do as well. So, where mind and body, when they come together, just keep breathing. They're combined and very happy. Imagine if the body is in pain, trouble. The soul is under a lot of tension as well, isn't it? Let me do this, let me do this, let me do this. Get some x-rays done, get some medication, get MRI done, go to hospital, this clinic, that clinic, so many things. We spend so much time. The breath is giving you indication. Relax. It will all be better. It will all be okay. What if something happened? Breath says, relax. It will get better. Relax. The indication of breath is telling you whether you are calm, relaxed, peaceful, everything under your control, or you've given that control to someone else. Now, healer within means I, the soul, consciousness, is aware of my powers within me. And when I connect my healer to the supreme healer, that's what the Reiki masters do. They connect to the source who is giving them this wisdom of healing, and they use that power to heal themselves. Not all the time, but they can heal the other people. And when they start healing other people, they themselves start to get the benefit. That's how the world works. When you start giving radiation of peace, love, happiness, joy, whatever it is the universal law. That's why they say, what you do, you cannot escape from it, whether it's good or the opposite. It will return to you. If you have worked hard, there is nothing in this universe who can snatch it from you. And if you have done wrong, there is nothing, nobody in this world who can save you. Beautiful, isn't it? Because this is a place where the actions are happening, and the actions I can only perform through this body. And how I can handle this body, I can perform the actions with that zeal and enthusiasm. I myself am the inspiration for myself, and I myself is taking myself up where I belong to one and only, this point. And when I connect myself to the source, my Father, instant healing is given by Him, saying, child, what are you worried? You're not this body. You're just doing your actions. Do your actions with fearlessness. Be fearless and do your action with that stage of authority only God can provide, introducing who we are. If I, the soul, am eternal, nothing can destroy me. Yet, I have to function in this world. So why not learn the art of living? And that's why God says, do your duty. Charity begins at home. Take care of yourself first. Get all the powers. Make yourself so strong and take out the weaknesses. Our own creation of weakness, God says, let it go now. You don't need to hold on to them. To that point, God says, even if somebody insults you or if somebody says anything, let go of that because that's not your weakness. It is somebody else's. Do not take it. Do not carry any more burden than you already have. Release. Exhale means release. Let it go. Release. And the more I let go, the healer, which is within, starts ascending to a place where I become self-sovereign, self-independent. and relax. Okay, how are you all feeling? Good? Yeah, wonderful. These are all powers that are within you. I'm saying it so you can emerge them. I'm not giving it to you, it's within you. You're emerging them so you feel so powerful. Yeah. Let's do our third breathing in that same awareness that I'm master powerful. I have all the powers within me. And as I exhale, who's here first time attending this class? You can raise your hand. First time? Everyone's been here. Okay, wonderful. So let's do our third breathing, forceful exhalation. Every second, healer within me is active now. I have to get to my work, and every second I exhale. Whether it's second, every 2 seconds, doesn't matter. And because I'm healing myself, I need to put myself into experimentation. I need to experiment. And then I gain the mastery, which is experiences. If I don't experiment, and if it is somebody else's experiments, and they're sharing their experiment, it is not going to do me any good at all. Not at all. It's not serving me. It is only when I serve myself, dears, I can serve others. So I emerge all these healing powers within me. That is my work. And when I start giving, because only if I have, I'll be able to give. How else can I give? Isn't it? So we love to listen to the knowledge as it pours, as it pours, as it pours. And the moment I put it into practice and I experience, it becomes my power. Now, let's say if I tell even somebody this breathing is so good and they start doing it, but I don't do it, who will get the benefit? One day you will realize that so many people are experiencing so many benefits from this, but I myself have not experimented. So even when we are healing others, if we are not ready to accept that I also have that capacity to heal myself, our powers will deplete them. That's why we are in this world at the stage of the drama where saying is very easy, but doing becomes difficult, isn't it? Now, when I start doing, everything else becomes very easy. I have been and served to those places where they have no hands, no feet. They're on oxygen tank. veterans, nursing homes where they say, what can you tell us? We're on the bed. What can you teach us? I said, you have your breath. Without this, you wouldn't be here. If nothing, just take one focus on that one breath. Wherever the breath goes, mind goes. Wherever the mind goes, our thoughts are going. So bring that breath under your control. And while seeing everything with the senses, hearing, seeing, listening to many things, yet I'm self-sovereign. I discern, and discerning powers are within each and every soul. Anything you listen, you practice, and if that becomes power, use it. The more you keep using it, the more powerful you become. That's why they say use it or at the end, we all have to leave this body. We have to leave this body and take on another form. Just because I have to do that doesn't mean I abuse where I live. As I mentioned before, if I'm living in the house, if there is garbage, if I don't clean up, I have to smell that, isn't it? So make this a part of your routine where you're checking yourself first, your senses, talking to your organs if they're working according to your will, talking to the mind, which thoughts they're creating. Because breath is directly linked with mind, and the moment the mind becomes focused, the thoughts are very focus oriented, very disciplined, very loving, very kind. Now the energy is ascending, so you're also receiving those powers. Even God says, I can only help those who help themselves. So in this action field, we're given many, many opportunities to heal ourselves. Okay, how is that? Good? Alrighty. And this breathing is available to young child, middle-aged, old age. We all have to be in here to face the challenges. At the old age, we also have challenges, isn't it? Our lungs capacity is not as great as when we were a child, correct? But whatever capacity I have, can I use it? Yes, we can. That's all it is. At every age, we're given an opportunity to use what you have, not what we don't. Now, with that same focus, let's do our next breathing. With really stillness, quietness. Imagine you're sitting in a lotus pose. And as you're inhaling from the left, your right side is getting balanced. As you inhale from the right, your left is getting balanced. Just with the focus. Let's do it together. When you exhale on the left side, you can relax. Okay, wonderful. Everyone feeling good? Isn't it? Yeah, only when you do, you feel the power within you. Yeah? They say only when you go to work, you get check, isn't it? So only when you work inside yourself, everything. Yeah? When you're quiet and you're doing this breathing, it's unveiling everything that's inside of you. It's just unfolding, opening the channel. We ourselves have blocked it. We ourselves have to release it, isn't it? What better way to take a breath and you feel life, beautiful life? And what better way to leave this breath with ease and exhale a less breath from this world, isn't it? Our whole life we pray that we die easily, isn't it? The only fear of death is how am I going to leave this breath? Will it be in trouble? Or I can leave peacefully where I have handled myself. I say, yes, I have lived. I've done what I had to do. And it's beautiful. That's the journey. And the next journey, and the next journey. What will happen to the powers? Multiply? Multiply? Isn't it? All right, now all we have to do is dance and joy and happiness. Yeah? After work, what people do? Let's have a party, isn't it? Even 8 hours of work, people say, let's go out and do something tonight. When you work on yourself, there's party happening every second because you're paying attention to yourself. You don't have to wait for Saturday or Sunday or Friday to enjoy the party. You don't have to wait one day a year to celebrate your fist birthday, isn't it? Every day becomes your birthday. Every day becomes light, might, full of powers. And when I'm feeling low, only I can bring myself back up, isn't it? That's why they say your mind is, it's it's peculiar. It's very amazing because you could feel high in a minute and low very next minute. That's why God says, hold on to my hand. That's where spirituality comes in. That if you don't hold on to my hand, you will fluctuate and you will go up and down. That is why children, we ask little kids, hold on to my hand. Otherwise, you'll get lost in this world, isn't it? Isn't it? Whether we admit it or not, the higher power is running all of us. We are His children. And when we forget, we are lost. When we remember, we are masters again of ourselves, the creation. We have found our way, a beautiful way of knowing who am I, where I have to go, and what my purpose is in this world. I have to perform my duty, rightful duty, righteous. Dharma means I am right to myself. I'm doing my foundation that I have built myself upon. It's based on truth. So I build, I build, I build, I build. If I'm blind, the building can collapse. Truth is for yourself when you realize, just keep walking, keep doing. Because in this world, we have to do actions, isn't it? And the action can only be done, relax your shoulders through this body. So whose responsibility if it's your body? Hmm? Whose responsibility? I hope we're not giving it to anybody else. Unless we don't know, then get it checked. But still, our responsibility to do the things. Even it's amazing when you go see a doctor says, okay, here's a quick fix. Now you take care of yourself after this quick fix I'm giving. Isn't it? Watch your diet, wake up, no tension. So many other tips he gives. So many other tips. Reverse. So in this action field of mine, if I start doing the actions that ease me, that gives me peace, that makes me feel love, happiness, my eternal quality, my original self, and I connect and I breathe every second, I'll be filled with powers. At the end of the class, we'll have a little experience again from you guys, a little spiritual chit chat, if you may call it. I love doing these classes because I think we're working on mind and body both. If the mind has elevated thoughts, then our action will be geared towards that. And it goes both ways. So just would love to hear your experience. As they say, sharing is caring. Why is it caring? Because everybody's in the same boat. If we can do things and inspire others, what better service than that, isn't it? Others. And as I'm in flying stage, I'm carefree emperor. My foundation is strong, immovable, unshakable. Because I'm on a journey. This journey is beautiful. This world is beautiful. This drama is beautiful. Someone said very beautifully, if your mind is happy, the world becomes happy because you are living world through your mind, your thoughts. Reverse. Just keep flying. Now you'll notice that neck and shoulders are relaxed, your elbows are moving just gracefully without any tension, isn't it? And relax. Okay, now let's do our neck. And exhale down, up again. No tension, it's all relaxed. Giving your body blessings. Telling our body that you're doing such a wonderful job. Even the landlord who gives the apartment, if he comes and checks the apartment, if the owner is living very clean life, clean place, has kept everything clean, landlord will be happy too. God says, children, what happened? I gave you the space, a beautiful body, beautiful mind, beautiful intellect, right? Exhale, left. What happened? So now knowing that I have to answer whether I have done good, His goodness. And if I have done something not right, I have to fix myself. At least let me try. God says, you take first step. I'll take hundreds with you. Clockwise. Just relaxing. Relaxing your neck like this every day releases tension, knowingly or unknowingly. We're taking in lots of information, some that we are not supposed to. Others that creates heaviness. That heaviness impacts our neck, our shoulders, whole body. So as they say, listen what you have to listen, speak what you have to speak, do whatever you have to do. With your discerning power, make yourself light and might. Don't carry on anyone else's burden. God says, I'm taking care of them. You just take care of yourself. And relax. Wonderful. All right, who wants to go first to share their experience? And I'll become a detached observer and watch from that side. Can unmute yourself.
Good morning, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Sister.
Oh, sister, I'm so sorry. I was looking on the top and I thought
That's
Brother
right.
Anthony
That's
was
right. Yeah.
absolutely. Go ahead, sister.
Yeah.
You're also, I'm see, it shows that I'm looking at you in a soul way, not a gender.
That's all right. That's all right. I get that also with my voice at times. When I call by phone, they always tell me yes sir, yes sir, and I'm like, whatever. But as we were doing the exercise for the neck now, I was noticing I have a lot of crystals in my neck,
Mhm.
and they've gotten a little bit worse lately, or more pronounced, put it that way. So I guess those movements that we just did, especially with rotation of my head, um, those are the best to either balance or remove or whatever the crystals that I have in my neck, because I can, when I go around, I all I hear is click 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 click. It's really, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's almost like tuning your body, right? When you're hearing it, it's like clicking. It's like the more
Yeah.
you do it, the more it tunes. So
The
yes,
more you do it, the more what?
the more it becomes flexible, right? These
Oh,
these
right,
are
yeah,
the
yeah.
block. It's like the pockets of air that's inside.
Okay,
The more you do, it releases that. It
right,
gives you
okay.
flexibility.
And I will miss your class for
Yes.
3 months. Oh la la, that's a long time.
Yes, but I will see you again in September. So it's been a beautiful journey, actually. You know, it's so true. We start out big, and then when we end up with such a small group. And those who are meant to be, they're here. And I'm glad to hear that you've always been here, and when you were not, you felt something was missing, and you came back. And now,
Yes,
yes,
exactly.
keep doing it. Keep doing it. That's all I can say. Thank you for sharing.
So I kind of missed last month. So you're taking a break then from having this once a month, Sheila?
Yes, so we'll return back in September.
Okay. And then Antonius, in the email that we got, something about the WhatsApp. And I guess will you be on the WhatsApp app then? Or
My online classes Tuesdays and Fridays will continue, but
okay.
just Wednesday once a month will be stopped for 3 weeks.
Okay, so I'll sign up for that on the WhatsApp app. So yeah, no, as I was doing the exercise, I felt my post-nasal drip just starting to drain, and I was diagnosed with stenosis many years ago. So I get the little bumps in the vertebrae, but it just felt so good because the whole neck was just stiff. So yeah, so that was a lot of helping to keep it mobile.
Good, good. That's why they say only if you dance, you become flexible, not when people dance, you become flexible. So we have to learn the art of dancing, isn't it?
Yes, yes, has to keep.
So when
So
we're
thank.
moving, we are just having fun, enjoying dancing and remembering one. So yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, brother? Everything else is good?
Yeah, going along, and I will say, reflect back to the Raja Yoga classes I've taken, 7, and I might have mentioned this in a previous class to you, negative thoughts. And even though I've been practicing Reiki for many years in other modalities, one of the snowstorms that we had, I had a negative thought about someone taking out their mailbox. And with my tractor, within less than 1 minute, I took my mailbox out. So I kept on saying, okay, those are on the other side and telling me, you've got to remember wasteful thoughts, being pure love. So, yes, and that's coming in quicker now. If I have a negative thought, then something negative to me comes in very quickly. So they're trying to keep me in that level of pure love and keeping wasteful thoughts away. So thank you. And thank you
That,
for your classes, Sheila.
that's wonderful. Well, thank you to Sister Jenna and Sister Antonia. She's always there and perfectly like a perfect student. She attends as well. Anybody else?
Um, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your kindness and thank you for being with us on this journey. Um, I I see a world of difference from the time I personally attended the first class and today. Um, I was experiencing some respiratory stuff, but the practice went really smoothly. So that was about this class. Um, and I think from time to time, I try to coin a little line for myself to stay focused. And recently it's been, who am I thinking of? And that really helps me to redirect my thoughts from wherever they are. If they are in the middle of some disturbance, then they go to the right place. It's my way of checking and changing. Um, and um, your script through the entire class helps with that until the next time. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, sister.
Thank you so much, Sister Sheila. This was every time I come on to this class, um, I notice the difference just in my body, how much more relaxed and peaceful it feels, and the muscles kind of relax, and the tension, whatever tension accumulated or came in the morning, dissipate. Today, though, I wanted to share what I experienced, which was a bit new. I really felt the how my body was warming up from the inside. It's
Mhm.
almost like a fire was lit up, and it's like this really warm liquid was kind of going through my body, but it was from the inside. It's like all the breathing, I think, ignited something. And it
Mhm.
was a very interesting experience. So overall, super positive, and I will miss your classes over the summer. I put a comment in the comment section to maybe, if it's possible, to share the recorded link with us so we could practice on our own. There is something about how you guide us that is different from when I try to do it myself. I know that, with practice, we all are capable of self-guided, you know, um, uh, meditation or doing the techniques. So, but I don't think there's nothing can be compared to how you do it with the poise and just peacefulness that just comes over through the screen to all of us. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, God, and thank you, Baba, for doing that. And I think it's amazing because we all have those specialities. I'm learning from you guys as the aura is passing from you to me. I think the same is going across. So thank you for those kind words. And you've started the volcanic yoga. So today you're just ignited. So hopefully when we come back in September, you're still in that fire. Yes, brother.
Yes, Sister Sheila. I want to also say what Lana has said. Even though you have the YouTube videos we can go back to and guide it, there's a difference between doing this live and then watching a video recording. So, the live, the energy is there. You can feel it. So thank you, Sister Sheila.
Absolutely. And you can still participate, as we said. And, I do Tuesdays and Fridays online as well, Zoom. So I think Sister Antonia, usually every month, she puts it in the email and says, if anybody wants to attend, there's a link. You're more than welcome to get it from Sister Antonia. And, you can, whenever you're free and you want to join, you're more than welcome. I'm just there giving. Whoever wants to receive, they're there. And last but not the least, Sister Antonia, anything you would like to share with us? your words of wisdom.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for all that you do and for taking your time out every week, a month to provide this service for us. We really appreciate that.
Wonderful. All right. Well, it's been a wonderful journey. We will come back in September. Let's do our last breathing before that. 5 times. Let's go ahead and grab our palms together and say thank you, Baba. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And now place them on the eye. And slowly go over from top to bottom, all over your body. Wonderful. Well, thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weeks ahead and months ahead. Thank you. Om Shanti.